And I picked this spot because of that statue and what it means. Before we start, Sarah, I want to read to you what I wrote last night in my journal, because it's about you. Tomorrow I meet Sarah Palin and family for the first time. I'm actually a little nervous, as she is one of the only people that I can see that can possibly lead us out of where we are. I don't know yet if she's strong enough, if she's well enough advised, or if she knows she can no longer trust anyone. I don't know if she can lead and not lose her soul. That is where I'd like to go for the next hour. Find out if this is the woman that could lead us and not lose her soul. Hang on, here we go. Hello, America. Welcome to the program. Sarah Palin is here. When we were just in the theme there, you just said two words.
Yeah. That trust thing. You nailed it with that question, you know. Trustworthy people surrounding us, leading us. We've got to be able to trust, but very, very dangerous to trust people in this business of politics, Glenn.
You know, there's the reason why I selected this particular location for several reasons, but one of them is the Statue of Liberty. The main reason is the Statue of Liberty. There are very few things. If I say, think of the Capitol building, you don't trust it. Think of the courthouses. I don't know if everybody trusts that anymore. Think of the White House. You don't trust that. Think of the people you trust. I have learned in the last year especially, I can't trust anybody. And I know the moment that I learned that. I can tell you the specific moment and the specific person where it took my breath away and I went, oh my gosh, I'm living in a different world.
Yeah.
Do you know that moment?
I know that moment. Todd and I have had those moments with those around us. Happens to be those who have been in the political arena, not in our real world, our family. Trust people there, but yeah, not a comfortable place to be when there is so much doubt as to who you can trust.
Did you know, or will you share the moment when you were out on the road and you realized, I am surrounded by sharks. I'm surrounded by people who I didn't even think people were really like this.
You know, there were some of those who absolutely fit that description. There were others who were so amazing and awesome and sincere, and I thank God for those people who were surrounding the campaign who fit that description, because they were essentially the saviors of my sanity in the campaign. Had it not been for those who were sincere and wanted to see our ticket win, to serve for the right reasons, I would have lost all hope in this political system that we have that is embraced by voters because they don't know any better. I think especially the generation today that is of voting age, and they're looking at candidates, they're looking at campaigns, and they can see through the insincerity, they see the broken promises, and yet they feel, Glenn, that maybe they don't have any other choice. Maybe that's just the way it's going to be, and that's disheartening, and that's what needs to change.
I think people buy into, well, they're all like that, and a good portion of them are, not all of them, but a good portion are, and this is just the system, and this is just the way it works, and until we change that, I think nothing's going to happen. We got to break that.
Well, we break that by, at all levels, getting the real people, the sincere people, people who are almost reluctant to serve, to get in there, run for office, and be willing to put their lives on the line in service to their country, their states, their communities.
You and I have both, I mean, I was driving over, in fact, I wrote some notes here.
While you were driving?
Well, no. No.
We don't do that in Alaska.
I wouldn't do that, no, okay. You and I both were, I think, the #1 and #2 Halloween costume of the year. Did you know that? We both have been nailed on Saturday Night Live as being stupid. We are also both just recently voted on the most admired list of people in the world. We both have been on the cover of major magazines in the last year. We're both probably top 5 most hated people in America.
I dare say.
We are both told that we just don't get it. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. The coming out of nowhere, not having a being out of the system. Can you survive and be out of the system?
I think that there are a whole lot of us who want to prove that you can survive and succeed being out of the system, because the system is broken. The system is what creates this disenchantment with the people looking at the political system saying, we don't like that. That is not a representative form of government that our country was founded upon. We want to change it. We want to see people succeed, not just survive, but succeed being outside of the system.